crowd stirring as we hear the support for both the hometown boy and the Afghani fighter. It's going to be interesting to see if this is going to be a battle of grappling skills or we're going to see something different entirely. Immediately what jumps off the page is the height advantage of Mohammad Mokhlis.
अर्जुन, बहुत मायने रखती है जब आपके पास 10 सेंटीमीटर की हाइट और रीच एडवांटेज हो, बिकॉज आपकी उसकी वजह से किकिंग रेंज और स्ट्राइकिंग रेंज पूरी बढ़ जाती है. यू कैन थ्रो लॉन्गर शॉट्स एंड यू कैन डू अ लॉट ऑफ डैमेज टू द ओपोनेंट फ्रॉम अ डिस्टेंस.
What also becomes interesting is that when you're taller, your arms are longer, so when you defend a takedown, your arms can dig deeper in underhooks and has better control in that sense. But on the same hand, a lot of shorter fighters can get inside range, because when you punch traditionally, you punch in a straight line, you don't punch downwards. So if you're not of the same height, your punches will go above the head of a shorter fighter. This was very evident the way Mike Tyson fought in his prime. He always fought fighters that were much taller than him, but that didn't stop him. And Owais Yaqoob realizes this and will not let that stop him either. Nice jumping knee there, return fire by Mokhlis. But yes, he should be looking to land those leg kicks because he can stay out of striking range of Owais Yaqoob.
Well, I've seen Owais fighting in the local circuit, especially at the amateur level, and I know that this gentleman has an excellent grappling skills. So maybe there he's trying to set in up a takedown.
No, he's doing something excellent. He's not spamming takedowns, showing his hand from the get-go. He's going to look to chain his strikes. He's going to catch him in a moment where he's off balance and off position, and then look to lock up a takedown, because right now he respects the fact that his opponent is a solid striker, a solid grappler, and with a wide stance as such, he cannot lean in for that shot, because he's got the range, he's got the timing down so far. He has to work his range, he's going to work his timing in, and then maybe look to get out. Look at that, look at the way Azim looks to extend that deep kick. The deep kick was usually used in Muay Thai to create separation between opponents, but in modern MMA it's such a great tool to land to the body, not only for damage, but it's a great range finder. It keeps your opponent away.
Both these fighters have had challenging times in their career, in their life, to be finally here fighting pro at Matrix Fight Night.
Oh! Big shot! Now it's going to here we go. Now come the grappling exchanges. He cracked him, dropped him. Big elbows here. He's trying to lock up the legs here. He's got an underhook on the right hand side. Yaqoob is going to try, and he's got a body lock here.
Well, that was excellent recovery by Owais Yaqoob. Both these guys back onto their feet now.
It's just these grapplers have such tenacity and strength, and their recovery is incredible. Now, Azim trying to get an underhook on the right hand side. He's just trying to muscle his way through here. Beautiful technique. He lifts he's got that underhook on the right hand side. He's going to look to turn his hips, but Yaqoob's hands are still locked behind him. He's clasped it, he's got a body lock, but he's sneaking his arm through, and he's going to look to turn his hips outward, turn around and push the pressure across him. Yaqoob doing a very good job of stepping outwards with his left and looking to put his right leg across him, trying to hook his rear leg and trip him and turn to his right hand side. Nice knee there by Azim. Referee Jim Perdios watching on, waiting for activity here, because you know he's going to separate them if he doesn't see too much activity. Very nice underhook there again by Azim. As long as he's got that underhook there, it's going to be very difficult for him to complete this takedown, even though his hands are clasped around the single, but his head is out of position here.
We can hear Owais Yaqoob corner yelling, pull him up and go for a takedown. Mohammad Mokhlis throwing in those elbows from that position. मात्र 10 सेकंड बचे हैं इस राउंड में। बहुत ही एक्साइटिंग राउंड रहा है दोनों के बीच में।
Interesting fight so far, but that's what the judges are going to look at that as a sense of a measure of control, but nothing achieved from that takedown attempt there. The highlight of this round is still that knockdown by Azim. Let's take a look at some of the highlights of round number 1. Great control, great start of the round by Yaqoob, but eventually Azim came forward, started landing, and he dropped him with a beautiful jab. That was incredible. I think he was caught off balance more than anything else, rather than hurt, but tried to turn it around there, and great hips and sprawl shown by Azim. Just incredible action, very technical bout here as we get ready for round number 2.
We've got Susuwan Ghosh cornering Azim Mokhlis. He's another legend of the sport, one of the veterans, one of the oldest fighters in the circuit, oldest in terms of his experience, not by age. So Arjun, the last fight that Azim had at the local circuit, we saw him knocking the opponent out using the same jab.
He knocked him down with a jab. I think it's more of the position that Yaqoob was in. Sometimes even a simple, precise strike can do a lot more damage than a swinging haymaker can. It's just about precision and timing, and that's what it was. He timed it perfectly and dropped him. But that scores a lot of points in the eyes of the judges.
दूसरे राउंड की शुरुआत।
What a night of fights we've had at Matrix Fight Night 14. Massive action all the way around, and we're seeing a great contest between these two warriors. Yaqoob taking on Azim Mokhlis in what is proving to be a very good technical affair, and I like the way how Yaqoob is stepping forward now. He senses the urgency that he needs to switch to his grappling more than stand with him, because he doesn't have a lot of success in the striking department, but at the same time needs to watch out. Can't let Azim take the center of the cage. Nice body kick by Yaqoob there a second ago. Azim looking to go upstairs with that front kick. Very nice knee. See the amount of deeps he throws, the amount of front kicks that he's throwing out. He's always threatening, saying that if you change levels and come forward, he's going to catch him coming in.
Well, that's also reach advantage display here by Azim Mokhlis, because he's got a longer reach. He can throw in those shots, and another one.
Absolutely. Absolutely. He's using that reach advantage very effectively. What concerns me is that Yaqoob needs to find a different approach. Maybe he could look for a single, because right now in the clinch position, where he's allowing Azim to tie up with him and get underhooks on both sides, it's going to prove to be very difficult to take him down here, despite how strong Yaqoob is. He's trying to hook the leg and drag him to his right-hand side. There you go. He can look to sweep the leg from that position, very reminiscent of what Islam Makhachev does. He's got an underhook on the right side. But the way Azim is controlling that wrist and hand on the other side, can't get a look of it. No, sorry, my correction. Owais is controlling the wrist of Azim. He's doing a good job landing some knees to the body.
Well, not effective as yet. He needs to take Azim down, and Azim defending in an excellent manner here.
Now, Azim is just proving to be a problem for Yaqoob right now, because I don't know how the judges are going to score this fight. Because as of now, yes, technical grappling is a chess game. You jockey for position constantly over and over again. But it's after a point, there are a lot of organizations deduct points for ineffective grappling as well, because right now he's not advancing position, he's holding him in place. And you can see Azim there, he's trying to scriggle out, and Owais is just trying his level best. There you go, beautiful hook. Very nicely done. Hooks the leg and drags it straight to the ground.
Owais controlling his opponent from this position, trying to throw in those short strikes as well.
He's in mount right now, and it's revenge time, baby, because he's looking to posture up and land some heavy leather down. And he's got him pushed up against the cage in a very, very nice way.
Well, this looks like Yaqoob's territory now.
He's looking to tie up that hand, get free and land some big shots. Oh, nice shots there. Big shots landed.
Both these guys on the feet once again.
Good pressure by Yaqoob. Doing a very good job in the second round.
Yaqoob relentlessly going for the takedown.
Yaqoob again holding him up, looking for his openings there. He's got his hands clasped around that single leg. But the the underhooks of Azim not allowing him to dig deeper. Good turn there. Again lands a good knee to the body.
Another one.
Is it me or does Yaqoob look a little bit like Johnny Hendricks?
Well, I like how you compare Indian MMA fighters with all the ones in the UFC.
Hey, I only compare them with legends. He does look like Johnny Hendricks, doesn't he? Again, a lot. He needs to watch out for those elbows, though. Smartly switches his head to the other position.
Oops.
Incredible grappling being shown by Yaqoob here. Very high level.
Less than 10 seconds to go. Oh! Heavy exchange.
Tried to break and land something significant on that exchange. As we come to a close of round number 2, great technical grappling on display here. It's going to be interesting to see what happens as we move on to round 3. Let's take a look at some of the highlights. Round started off with Azim again taking the center, trying to land some front kicks. But the minute, beautiful jab again there by Azim, but eventually Yaqoob gets a hold of him and gets that beautiful outside trip, takes him to the ground, got mount position and started landing some good ground and pound, got back up, and that was the end of the round when both of them separate. Great fighting, great technical fighting.
I think what Owais needs to do is change his game plan. He's just trying to go in for the takedown, and maybe he needs to stand on his feet and strike. What do you have to say on this, Arjun?
I mean, Owais had a lot of success with the grappling, and he's doing really well. I think it's Azim who actually needs to get some separation. He's got the longer reach. He's got the distance. He has the superior striking. He dropped him with the jab earlier. Landed some good shots in round 2 as well. Nothing significant though. I think he'd be looking to keep him off him, get some distance and open up his striking a little more. Owais though is going to look to take this to the ground and ground him out.
Round number 3 begins now. Oh! Got the leg, thrown in a shot.
Very nice, very Tito Ortiz style. Pushed him up against the cage. Trying to land some ground and pound here. It is, man, it is. Our boys are looking so good. Great top control from here, but good guard by Azim, not letting him posture up. He's got a hold of his head. Look at that, he's trying to pull his leg up, look for a triangle maybe. He needs to watch out for that triangle. He can't leave an hand, he's got both his hands in though.
यहाँ पे एक ट्रायंगल की कोशिश अजीम द्वारा सफलता नहीं मिली.
No, Azim let it go immediately. He knew he didn't have that triangle here, but he was in better position.
पर अर्जुन यहीं पे उनकी लॉन्ग रीच का वो इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं. जैसे आपने हमें स्टार्टिंग में बताया कि लॉन्ग रीच का बहुत फायदा है, स्ट्राइकिंग में भी और ग्रैपलिंग में भी.
We've seen a lot of fighters use their long range. I remember Jason Solomon when he fought. He was taller and lankier and longer than so many of the other fighters. And he used that to his advantage over and over again. And the way you can see his top control is so heavy.
बहुत ही अच्छा डिफेंस यहाँ पे अजीम द्वारा. ओवेस के हेड को पिन कर रखा है. कोशिश यही कर रहे हैं कि हेड ऊपर ना उठ पाए और ओवेस कुछ ना कर पाए. और ओवेस यहां पे कोशिश करते हुए शॉर्ट स्ट्राइक्स फेंक रहे हैं. पूरी कोशिश यही है कि टॉप से डोमिनेट करें, बट यहाँ पे हो सकता है कि एक सबमिशन अटेम्प्ट आ जाए अजीम द्वारा.
Maybe that would be a Hail Mary submission if possible at this point. But look at that, he's trying for the triangle. He's trying to put it across, but the position, or he could be looking for an omoplata if he can manage to switch his hips.
Well,
it's too difficult from this point.
If he pulls an omoplata, it's going to be the first one here at Matrix Fight Night.
A first one in a very, very long time that we've seen.
Well, Azim comes in from a camp which is very heavy on their grappling. You know, all of these guys are jiu-jitsu experts. We've got less than 2.5 minutes into this round, and I think Owais needs to realize that he needs to change his game plan. Get onto his feet and start trading shots.
Always landing some good ground and pound here. Slowly grinding his opponent out.
It may get a little bit tricky if it goes to the judges. It's going to be interesting to see, Arjun, how they score this grappling domination by Owais.
Owais it's according to me, it's if he can continue doing this without much resistance for the rest of the fight, it's pretty much straightforward here. Passes guard now into half guard. This third round has just been one round of incredible control by Owais. And some good shots there, you can hear them.
बिल्कुल सही बोला अर्जुन, बहुत ही अच्छा कंट्रोल का प्रदर्शन यहाँ पे ओवेस द्वारा. पूरे फाइट में कोशिश यही रही ओवेस की कि वो पिन डाउन करके रखें अजीम को. अजीम एकदम इनइफेक्टिव अपनी ग्रैपलिंग के साथ, बहुत कुछ करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, हालांकि कर कुछ नहीं पा रहे हैं. और यहाँ पे पॉइंट्स बटोरते हुए ओवेस स्ट्राइकिंग भी दिखा रहे हैं, थोड़ी बहुत स्ट्राइकिंग कर रहे हैं, so that he scores those brownie points from the judges.
He's done, according to me, he's done enough to win a decision. He's had fantastic control in this round. He's landed some good ground shots.
Well, that's some precious, priceless corner advice.
That's some good advice, a very passionate corner for Owais here as we go into the last 30 seconds of this round. Absolute clinic being put on in the last two rounds by Owais.
Oh! Nice technique, doesn't land a takedown though. Azim trying to land those elbows while...
He's got a beautiful body lock there. He's landing some good elbows from this spot position. And Azim trying to fight back with everything in his power though. But I think Owais has done more than enough to secure this win and bring it home in front of the hometown fans and crowd.
Oh. What an excellent fight between both these fighters.
We heard a lot of corner talk in our broadcast this time. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you can decipher the difference between my voice and his corner voice. Let's take a look at some of the highlights. This round was easy peasy. He caught the leg, took him to the ground, and eventually, well, not eventually, didn't let him back up. He always controlled the striking, the grappling, the top pressure, the control all the way through. He gave him no chance up until the end of the round. He landed some good strikes as well, pass guard, but it was absolutely all Owais in round number 3.
ओवेस याकूब के समर्थक यहां नोएडा इंडोर स्टेडियम में. Well, it's always electric to be here at Noida Indoor Stadium for Matrix Fight Night. You know, the crowd here is spectacular. It's absolutely fire here at Noida Indoor Stadium. We've got fans in attendance, beautiful ladies, the only women promoters in the world of MMA, Aisha Shroff and Krishna Shroff.
Absolutely. After Shannon Knapp, these are the only two women promoters in the world.
Well, I wouldn't name Shannon Knapp here because we've got Aisha ma'am and Krishna as the only mother-daughter duo in the world of MMA.
Oh, that's
beat
fair,
that
that's
now.
fair, that's
Arjun,
fair,
beat
fair.
that with UFC or some other stuff.
No, actually, that's Invicta, actually.
I know, but Invicta has been taken over by UFC now.
Oh, really? Oh, well, that's a
Been
different
couple of years
conversation.
now.
That's a different conversation for another day.
You surely don't follow WMMA.
Oh, I do. I love WMMA, man.
Me
I
too,
mean,
man.
love the women's fights. In fact, as we've been talking about how much more the promoters want to push women's MMA, perhaps even do an all-female card one day.
Well, yes.
Interesting.
Let's go over to Jared and make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Ben scored the bout 29-28. Judge Manas and Rupendra scored the bout 29-28 for your winner by unanimous decision. From the blue corner, Owais yaqoob.
बहुत ही बढ़िया फाइट, बहुत टेक्निकल फाइट, दोनों फाइटर्स बहुत रिस्पेक्ट दिखाते हुए। ब्रदर, बहुत ही बढ़िया फाइट, कंग्रेचुलेशंस। बहुत टेक्निकल फाइट थी एंड यू नो बोथ ऑफ यू नॉट गिविंग एन इंच टू ईच अदर। ऐसा लगा था कि थोड़ा इधर थोड़ा उधर, मुश्किल लग रही थी बीच में।
मुझे पहले ही पता था कि 3 राउंड जाना पड़ेगा, तो मैं 3 राउंड के लिए तैयार हूँ। फाइट करने के लिए मैंने रेसलिंग पे भी काम किया था और मैंने अपनी ग्रैपलिंग पे भी, जित्सु पे भी और स्ट्राइकिंग पे भी बहुत किया था, और विथ बेस्ट टीम, ठीक है, और विथ बेस्ट पार्टनर्स। तो मैं पूरा कॉन्फिडेंट था कि अगर 1 राउंड इसके पास जाता भी है, मैं 2 राउंड इजीली अपनी तरफ लाऊंगा। थैंक यू सो मच जो यहाँ पे दूर से कश्मीर से भी आए हैं, ऑल द वे फ्रॉम कश्मीर। तो बहुत सपोर्ट करते हैं मुझे कश्मीर वाले और पूरी इंडिया। वहाँ पे आप देख सकते हो पूरी इंडिया फ्लैग लेके, पूरी इंडिया मुझे सपोर्ट कर रही है, क्योंकि मैं डिज़र्व करता हूँ। मैं यहाँ से दागिस्तान गया ट्रेनिंग करने के लिए, मैं यहाँ से सोमा गया ट्रेनिंग करने के लिए, और कश्मीर से पहला फाइटर हूँ। तो सारे सपोर्ट करते हैं और कहते हैं कि कश्मीर में हम MMA को पूरा एक्सप्लोर करेंगे। थैंक यू आयशा मैम, थैंक यू कृष्णा शॉप, थैंक यू टीम MFN, और थैंक यू माई कोचेज अश्विन सर, मोहित सर, एंड थैंक यू जहांगीर सर, थैंक यू ऑल टीम, ठीक है। और स्पेशल थैंक्स टू माई इंडियन टॉप टीम कोच गुरकरण सिंह, जिनने मुझे MMA की तरफ गाइड किया पहले, और मुझे यहाँ तक MFN कंटेंडर में फाइट जिताई और MFN और MMA के काबिल बनाया। और मेरा न्यूट्रिशन प्रोजेक्ट बैटलफील्ड, और मेरे स्ट्रेंथ कोच ईशान सर, और मेरे बॉक्सिंग कोच जिनके पास मैं इन 3 मंथ में बॉक्सिंग अपनी करेक्ट कर रहा था, प्रदीप भाई, और हर कोई। मुझे अभी फाइट के कारण पूरे दिमाग में किस को बोलूं, लेकिन जो भी मुझे सपोर्ट कर रहा है, कोई ऐसा भी है जो कहता है कि तुम यहाँ पे नाम मत बोलो, लेकिन वो भी मेरे पीछे है। और लास्टली थैंक यू माय फैमिली, क्योंकि फैमिली के बगैर कुछ नहीं हूँ मैं। और thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And that's how much goes into each fighter. Months and months and years of sacrifice. Family, friends, everyone gets together. And it's out here for about 15-20 minutes. That's how much it means to them. Over to the comms. What a wonderful, wonderful little speech there.